Hello, welcome to Martin Excel. This is my second video tutorial. In my previous video, we've seen how we can write formula to find position of a data set using the function called rank. But unfortunately, the position we've seen is just numbers. That is, we will have 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on to represent the position. So in today's video tutorial, I'll be showing you an improved method of writing a formula to compute position using the function called lookup with some combination of other functions like mode and rank. That way we have the numbers with a combination of letters, that is first, second, third, fourth and so on, to represent our positions. So let's look at the objectives. Okay, at the end of watching this video tutorial, viewers are expected to understand how to use the lookup function to write formula that will compute student position in result sheets, and they should also be able to use a combine function in writing formula in Excel. So the combine function we are going to be looking at today, we have first the lookup function, and it is given by the following formula. We have the function as lookup and the argument. Under the argument we have lookup value, lookup vector and result vector. We'll also be looking at mode, which is given by the following formula: mode, number and divisor. And the rank, which we are already familiar with, we are also going to be looking at it today. Is given by the following formula: rank, number, ref and order. So quickly, let's look at the definition of some of the terms. First, the lookup. Lookup is a function that returns value in a one row or one column range, which is also known as a vector. Okay, then under the lookup we have the argument lookup value. This argument is a required argument, which means you must impute a value, that is lookup value, before the function lookup will work. Okay, this is an argument. This is an argument which is a search value for the first vector. Okay, then we have the second argument there in a lookup function, which is also required, is the range that contains one row or one column. Now this lookup vector must be arranged in ascending order. That is, if you are using numbers, you must arrange them in ascending order, as in our case we are going to be using numbers much more later. Then the last argument, which is the result vector, this argument is also a range that contains one row or one column. Now this result vector must have the same size with a lookup vector. Okay, because definitely it's going to use the lookup vector to produce a result, so that's why their size must be the same. What I mean here, if you have 5 data set in your lookup vector, then you must also have a 5 data set in your result vector, though this argument is optional. Now mode, like I told you, are going to be looking at mode again, which is given by mode, number and divisor. Okay, this function returns the remainder after number is divided by divisor. So it's a normal way of computing our mode mathematically, and the result will always have the same size as its divisor. Let me show you what I mean here. For instance, if you want to find the mode of 3/2 in Excel, you write it as equal sign mode open bracket 3, 2, and the result you will have when you hit enter will be 1, simply because when you divide 3/2 you have one remainder 1. So Excel will always return the value of the remainder. So likewise, if you have if you want to find the value and in the mode of -3/2, the result you are going to have in Excel is -1. Okay, because 3 minus 3/2 will be 1 remainder -1, so the result will always return the value of -1. So we are going to use this data set for our demonstration. You are already familiar with this data set, so all I'm going to do is to use this improved way or method of writing formula to compute position. Okay, and the formula is given by the following. As you can see it on your screen, we have a long formula, and it's easy when you look at it carefully. All you need to do is to know your reference, that is the cell reference of your data set you want to use, and the column number. All other things you may just look at it as a fixed or constant in as much as you are computing result. Okay, so as you can see, we have the lookup function with a long argument. Let's look at some of the argument and see if we can simplify this formula. Yes, when you look at it, we have our lookup value, which where we use a mode. Okay, we use mode as our lookup value. That's why I told you earlier on, it's a combined function. Okay, or professionally you call it nested function. So the lookup value comprises of mode and rank. Okay, the mode there, you see, you know, if you want to find mode in Excel, you use number and divisor. So number in our case is rank there, and the divisor is 20. Okay, and also we have our lookup vector, which is a required argument, and it must be in ascending order. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 as our lookup vector. Like I said, you may just need to take those values as a constant value in as much as you are computing position. Maybe in some order, if time permits, I will take my time to explain those values. Okay, then we have the result vector, which is optional, of course, but in our case, in as much as we want to have our position with a combination of number and alphabet to have our first, second, third, and so on position, it is required. Okay, so it comprises of rank there and also the result vector. So let's see how we can demonstrate that in our Excel spreadsheet. This is our Excel spreadsheet. So I've done that already, but I will just show you how to. Let me quickly delete, go back to my position. This is my position. So we are now going to write the lookup function. That is the formula that will return our position. So I'll start with equal sign, use the grant lookup function, which is, the grant function, which is lookup, open bracket. We use a nested function, mode and rank. Sorry for the errors, open bracket. So now we are going to enter our reference now. Okay, so we use our first data in our data set, which is 39.15. that is the average score for the first student, and the cell reference is what we are going to use. Okay, the cell reference, when you click on it, you will see is N2. So we have N2 there, we use comma, and the column number, as you can see it here, is N. So we use N to N. Okay, then we now close our bracket and enter our divisor, which is 20. We'll close bracket. That's that with the mode. We'll use comma to write our lookup vector. We can, like I told you earlier on, you just need to take these numbers as a constant number in as much as you are writing formula to compute position. So those are our lookup vector, and this, as you can see, there are 5 in numbers, which means their size is 5. Definitely our result vector will have to be 5. Okay, so we use comma, then we now swing to our result vector, which we have rank there. We are going to make use of rank again in our result vector, and then we use the cell reference, which is n2 for our first data set, comma, and the column number is n to n, close bracket. We use this sign, and sign, which means you are combining the rank with the THST, whatever, and so on and so forth. So now, okay, and the result vector will start with th for 0, comma, and whenever we have 1, we use st there. Okay, that's first. Second, we use nd. Third, we use rd for third. Fourth and any other, we use th. Okay, so close our brackets, and if we hit enter, and as you can see, the result is there. So all I need to do now is to use the fill handle, double click to copy the formula into the remaining cells. So now we have our positions as it is supposed to be. Okay, we have the 21st position, 2nd, 4th, 1st, this is the first position, 17th, and so on and so forth. So using this improved way or method of writing formula for position in Excel, you don't need to worry about making this cell reference or data array absolute. Okay, all you need to do, write the formula in the first cell, use the fill handle there, double click to get other positions. Okay, so that's how we can use lookup function to find positions in Excel. So take a look at the formula again carefully, but remember, where you see the cell reference there and the column number written in red, always remember to change it with your corresponding reference and column number on your Excel spreadsheet. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to send comment, observation, suggestion, and constructive criticism to the following email, and also remember to share this video. Don't forget to join our group, Maths in Excel, on Facebook, and most importantly, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. Thank you so much.